Coming up on this edition of the show, we learn about the state of the county from Guernsey County CIC Director Norm Blanchard. Amanda Wisniewski has the details on an upcoming Cub Scouts breakfast and dinner. And I talk with Shelly THompson and Dr. Ellen Kumler from Southeastern Med about Screen-Free Week. It's all ahead on this edition of Talk of the Town.
From the U.S. Bank Studios, it's Talk of the Town with Perry Baranich.
Welcome to a brand new edition of Talk of the Town, coming to you from U.S. Bank Studio in beautiful downtown Cambridge. I think I haven't been here for a couple weeks. We call it Talk of the Town still, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
And along those same lines, thank you to the man, Jeremy Scott, for filling in for me. You know, he did a great job, as he always does. Exactly. He's a professional, as is this gentleman. Guernsey County Community Improvement Corporation Director Norm Blanchard joins me. Always a pleasure to see you.
Good to see you, Perry.
We always get together and we say, what are we going to talk about? I think we have some things to talk about.
Well, there's always stuff to talk about. And some of it, you know, I worry about with my own CIC board because it feels like I'm giving the same report every month, Perry.
Yeah.
But these projects drag on forever. I mean, the one that's going to be the most visible to people, I believe, at least downtown, will be the Potter Davis building.
Yeah.
And that building has multiple funding sources, and each one of them has to be vetted and worked out till it all comes together. We're confident Area Agency on Aging will be in that building by the end of the year.
Okay.
I might have to get in there and hammer and nail myself.
No, you need any help, call me and Adam. We'll come down.
But it does. It looks really good now. We had to work through a lot of things. As I say, we have state historic tax credits, federal tax credits, bank part of it, Jobs Ohio is part of it. So when you put all those sources together, it takes a lot of
and you know, John Q. Public out there doesn't really understand that.
No.
I mean, I wouldn't understand that myself. All the hoops that you have to jump through to get anything done.
Absolutely, Perry. And I didn't understand all this. I've never worked with the state and federal historic tax credits. They're great. They're a great boon, but they make you stick to a very strict rehabilitation project down there, or process. There's only certain things you can do. It's got to be returned to exactly the way.
And that's because it's a designated
correct.
historical
When it's
building.
Designated that way, you have certain restrictions, and we've pretty much got through that. We're working locally with BICON, Denny Patterson's group, and they've been great. They're just trying to work through all these, so they know what's required of them. So bottom line is, it's going to happen. It just takes time, you know.
I think another question that people have is what's happening with the Kmart Plaza.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
We hear the rumors about things coming in and what's really happening?
Everything is really rumor. Now, Rural King, obviously, it's not a rumor. They've announced.
Okay.
One of the things I want people to know, because we are always asked the question, why don't we have a Target? Why don't we have a Kohl's? Why don't we have a Menards? Whatever. Once Rural King announced that they were coming here, we called them right away and asked them how we could help maybe solicit, because they're only going to use 90,000 square feet of a 160,000 square foot building.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So there's about, my numbers are wrong, but there's 50,000 square feet in that building still going to be available. So we've called Kohl's, we've called a lot of Kroger's to try to see if we could fill that. And Rural King bought that entire area out there.
The whole complex.
The whole complex, and there's 12 vacant acres beside them, which would be a nice Menards or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that would be great.
It would be.
Yeah.
But here again, they all tell us, you know, you need a larger foot traffic. You know, we need more resident population. And the sad thing is, the last census estimate, we've lost a few people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, we've dropped under 40,000, and that's not good.
Wow.
So, I mean, people, it's kind of a catch-22. People won't come necessarily because we don't have the amenities. You can't get the amenities until we get the population. So, you know, we're hoping that things like the power station going in will attract enterprise, because we have a very cheap source of gas here, and we would hope that it'll bring people in. You know, when people say, you know, Norm, if you recruit somebody that's going to have to hire 200 people, where are you going to find them? Because we don't have the workforce here.
Yeah.
Well, the answer to that is hopefully they bring folks in with them who will establish here, build here. You know, which brings other problems in terms of housing.
But these businesses like the Menards, like the Kohl's, like the Targets, they factor all of this in, and they're not going to make a move if they can't guarantee that they're going to make money, and that's bottom line.
That's where it is,
bottom line.
And their studies are very thorough. We had a guy in here a few years ago who was going to help us market to these kinds of businesses, and he had it down to, I mean, knows where you and I shop. He knows what kind
Is that
of food.
right?
Oh, they know everything about it, more than you'd like. Yeah, they do. They'll say, Guernsey County's a great place, but your type of restaurant is more, let's have a beer, shuck peanuts, and throw them on the floor, maybe, as opposed to a white tablecloth and wine.
Yeah.
That's just the population that we have. Not a bad thing. It's just that's what they know.
It's what we are.
That's why a B-dubs goes.
Yeah.
But we don't have a population to support maybe a Red Lobster or an Outback, and we've talked to all of them. We really have. And the answer is always the same. And even with Buffalo Wild Wings, when he built that at the height of the oil and gas, and because of the surface problems they had, it took a little longer to get that thing open. By the time it opened, a lot of that was gone. So I hope they're doing okay. I look down there sometime, and it seems like I wish there were more cars, but I think they're okay. But even that restaurant, which attracts a lot of folks, isn't doing what we hoped it would do.
Okay.
So they know all that stuff gets out there.
Okay. We have about a minute and a half. Let's just touch on the power plant and oil and gas.
Oil and gas, I'll start with. We had a guy speak at Joe Sexton has the chamber, their Coffee and Commerce. Joe Starkey is the CEO of the local Ascent Energy. They're doing very well. But he said that he looked for oil and gas to stay relatively
flat this year.
Within Guernsey County. I think he said they plan on about 10 rigs maybe locating here. The big PTT Global in Belmont will help us here too, because it's going to, we have people already looking at putting maybe permanent kinds of condominiums in here to house us, for workers and so forth.
And the cracker plant that's going in Dilly's Bottom, will that help us at all?
It should, because they say they look at it they have about a 15 county radius they think that's going to impact. A lot of different ways, one of which is housing. Our power plant will employ about 1,000 people now. They've upgraded the numbers there for about 30 months. So there again, it should fill our hotels again. It should get some, if we do get some permanent housing in, condominium style, that should work for that too.
All right.
So looks good.
And there you have the state of the county by Mr. Norm Blanchard. But I mean, these are things that we deal with every day, and folks want to know, and now they know.
Yeah.
Norm, thanks for coming in.
I'm glad to be here.
All right, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hey, back with more Talk of the Town right after this.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys that teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Ruth Dixon and her crew bring you the things you need to decorate your home with country charm and warmth. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/YRPTV and be sure to subscribe.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for watching Talk of the Town. We're going to talk scouting right now. We're going to talk scouting with Amanda Wisniewski, who is a district executive for the Boy Scouts of America.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And you told us the story that you really know scouting because you grew up as brothers, didn't you?
I grew up in the program, yes. I was born into it, if you will.
Pretty much, and it was just like a logical progression then for you to just extend into it.
Yep, yeah. Both of my parents were involved as leaders, and both of my brothers were in scouting all through. My oldest brother is an Eagle Scout. I mean, I grew up in the program. I did Girl Scouting for a while, but then I moved back to the Boy Scout realm with Venturing, which is the older program for 14 to 21-year-olds, and I did the whole rigmarole, worked at Boy Scout summer camps, and now I professionally work for the Boy Scouts.
So and the rest is, as they say, history.
Yes.
You've got a couple events coming up we wanted to talk about.
Yes.
The first one's a community breakfast. Tell us about that.
All right. So on this Saturday, April 7th, we're having a community breakfast. It's open to anyone and everyone from 7 to 10 a.m. You can stop in anytime at the Masonic Lodge. You can
Just
see it from
right
here.
down the street. Yep, right behind us.
They asked us to use the rear entrance, the little yellow building back behind.
Okay.
And they're going to make sourdough pancakes, sausage. They're going to have eggs, coffee, juice, you name it, and it's all by donation. So there's no set cost or anything, just what you feel is necessary. You can give $3 to $5 or more.
You give $100, you can give $1,000. The sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, what will the proceeds be used for?
The proceeds will be used for to directly support those scouts that are in Guernsey, Muskingum, Noble County.
Okay.
To send them to summer camp. So camp costs are pretty high around the nation, and we are pretty proud that we keep our costs the lowest in the state. Like, it's cost $265 for a week of summer camp for Boy Scouts.
But that's for a whole week.
For a whole week, yeah. And we already subsidize that with money that we raise from the community. It would cost probably upwards of $300, $400 if we didn't do that. So this is to help send the needier kids that apply for scholarships to go to camp. So it really directly supports. I mean, going to summer camp is the time of your life.
It is. It's really is
an integral part of
and
being
to deny
a scout.
that to somebody is just wrong.
We don't want to push anyone away because of money issues.
Where is camp? Is it in different locations?
Yes. So we cover 7.5 counties.
Okay.
Muskingum, Noble, Perry, Morgan, Coshocton, Knox.
Wow, big area.
Here in Guernsey. So our camp is actually in Coshocton.
Okay.
We have 550 acres
Wow.
reservation. Yep. We got a lake, we've got a pool, we've got a climbing tower, you name it. We've got all the fun stuff. And all of our scouts, and even scouts from different states and councils come to our camp, so it's pretty exciting.
Wow, that is. So the breakfast itself is this Saturday?
Yep, this Saturday, April 7th.
And it starts at what time?
7 a.m. and it goes till 10 a.m. and you can come in anytime, stay as long as you like, till 10 a.m.
You have another event coming up. It's more based around a dinner. It's the Distinguished Citizens Dinner. Tell us about that.
The Distinguished Citizen Dinner. This is our 24th year doing it. And every year we honor someone in the community that has really been an outstanding, integral part of the community. And this year we're honoring Dr. Burke Jones.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Jones.
Yes.
Dr. Jones. Nobody more deserving.
Mr.
Right
Music
there.
himself.
Yes, the award-winning, and that's what we're going to call him from now on.
So we're going to be honoring him this year on April 19th at 6 p.m. at Jurassic Park. Now that is a ticketed event. It costs $150 a ticket, or it goes up from there, $200 a couple. We have half table and full table sponsorships. So if anybody's interested, it's open to the public, but you just call and RSVP with me, and I will get the information.
And what's the number you call?
740-255-1092.
Okay. And this is RSVP, so you have to buy the tickets for that event.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like it's going to be a great time there, too.
It is going to be. I mean, he's going to have his quartet,
barbershop
quartet.
Going to be performing?
Performing, and a few members of the city band will be there during the meal to perform. So it's going to be a fun evening.
It is. Yeah. It is going to be. So let's just generally talk about scouting itself. I mean, does scouting, there's something new coming to scouting.
Yes. So if you haven't heard already, we are now accepting girls into the Cub Scout program. So that's the kindergarten through 5th graders.
Okay.
Scouting's been around for over 100 years. We've got this awesome program, and now we're just letting the other half of the population join in on it. And I think it's really exciting. I was one of those little girls that grew up around the program, and now little girls like that who are interested can join. So it's open. I mean, we've got...
Is there a recruitment period for scouting?
Yes. So this spring I'll be going in with my volunteers to all the schools. So in the next few weeks you'll probably, if you have a child at home between kindergarten and 5th grade, you'll probably be seeing a flyer in the next few weeks. We'll have different recruitment meetings just because I have so many packs that meet throughout the county. So I can't tell you right now it's going to be this day at this time to join. You can join anytime.
Okay.
That same phone number, give me a call. If you're interested in scouting at any age, from kindergarten up to 21, get a hold of me. I can get you hooked up.
Is scouting still set up on the same levels? Do you still have Cub Scouts?
Yep. We still have Cub Scouts, which I mentioned is the kindergarten through 5th graders.
Okay.
Boy Scouts is still for boys right now, which is the, middle school, high school age, so 11 to 18. And Venturing is the co-ed program.
Okay.
And also Exploring, and those two programs are 14 to 21-year-olds.
And then is the top that you can get Eagle?
Yes, in the Boy Scouting program.
Okay, and that's, we've got about 30 seconds, but I've got a friend that achieved Eagle Scout, and that's quite an honor, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Yeah, we've got several of them throughout the community. So, like Eric Schlosser at the downtown arena, he's an Eagle Scout.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we got lots of those folks around that you might not know about it, but they've been
I'll
through the
throw out
program.
the name. Stephen Hoops, I believe, did as well.
Yeah.
So congratulations to all those folks who attained that. That's right. But again, the community breakfast is this Saturday. Masonic Lodge starts at 7 o'clock. Go in and have a great breakfast, and then the Citizens Dinner coming up
April 19th.
April 9th. And I've been talking with Amanda Wisniewski, a district exec for Boy Scouts of America. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Back with more Talk of the Town right after this.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town. Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Your one-stop shop for all things computer-related is ABC Technical Services. Whether it's designing a new website, website maintenance, PC repair, or over-the-phone tech support, ABC Technical Services has you covered. ABC Technical Services can set up a new network, install the latest antivirus software, and they even offer full video production and editing services too. Give them a call at 740-432-5605 or visit them online at abctechnicalservices.com. A name you know, a name you trust. ABC Technical Services. U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
And welcome back to Talk of the Town. We're coming to you, as always, from U.S. Bank Studio in beautiful downtown Cambridge. What shade of gray would you like today? We are in Ohio, aren't we? And it's springtime. Hey, a lot of things going on at Southeastern Med. And what we want to talk about today is called Screen Free Week. And to do that, we're going to talk with Dr. Ellen Kumler and Shelly THompson, who is the Director of Wellness at Southeastern Med. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you. Thanks for having us.
Shelly, what is Screen Free Week?
Screen Free Week is a week set out so that we can talk to the community and parents about excessive screen use by our kids. And we're trying to promote during that week that kids just use their screens for educational purposes or school purposes, and try to go back to things we used to do besides the screen to entertain children and involve and engage their families.
Yeah, Dr. Kumler, I mean, it seems like it's all about the screen today. Why do you guys care about doing this?
Well, that's a good question. It actually does affect your health. So when we look, as a pediatrician, when we look at your health related to sleep, related to your mental health and depression, even things like obesity, screens can impact that. So we're not saying don't ever use screens. It's a wonderful tool, but just be cognizant of how you're using them. And we talked about children. It's the main focus is children, but we certainly want to involve entire families, and adults can get involved as well. We're looking at your recreational time for that week. Just assess what you do in your free time and celebrate that free time by using no screens, so making those connections. Last time when I was here, we talked a little bit about resiliency and how important connections are to family and friends, and screens can definitely get in the way of that. I think we've all been at a restaurant where we've seen a quiet table and everyone is looking at a screen.
Not just one, everyone.
Right. So we're trying to just have a wake-up call, but a fun kind of way to say, okay, what else can we do? There's so many things going on in the community, so there are many resources to use.
And Shelly, both of you, I'm sure you see results that happen when a screen is taken away. It's almost like a withdrawal, is it not?
I do. Some of the, when I'm observing friends and family and children out in the community and my own family, sometimes it can be used sort of as an entertainment or a babysitter. And again, then you're not getting the good benefits from the technology, but it's kind of taking place of some of the social aspects that we should be doing. And I really feel sad when you see the silent table. So some of the activities that we're promoting in that week are, going back to sitting down and having a family meal and doing using your imagination and your creativity and having the adults and kids,
it becomes
go
like a whole
outside
new
and
world.
Learn something new.
If you do that and you have a family meal, it's like, wow, this is different, because they're not used to it today.
Exactly. And sometimes we need help getting a jump start. Okay, what do we do if we don't have other things going on during our family meal? And there are lots of resources. Device-Free Dinners is an organization. You can find them online, and they even have questions that you can ask, different ages and everything else. So you can have one of your children pull a question out of the box and see, okay, the family dinner question is, what animal would I be? Or, what would my routine be in the circus?
Yeah.
Something to just get the conversation started.
Yeah, and we have a lot of things to do in our area. I mean, we're not at a lack for things to do outside and away from the screen.
Exactly. So going to explore some of the parks or trails and for the kids to learn about some new things and then get some exercise in for the whole family as well.
Yeah.
Certainly benefits their health and well-being.
Yeah. Now, will you have information available for the week?
We do have information available. We've actually been contacting different community members and organizations, the schools. We'll be working with the libraries, different restaurants. So you'll probably be hearing about Screen Free during that time. It's April 30th through May 6th.
Okay.
And one of the things we have First Friday, on that Friday, I believe it's the 4th maybe of May. So that's something that you can check out to do something fun. It might be a time to find a new hobby. Maybe you thought of being a bird watcher, or maybe you thought, hey, I want to get into coloring.
Gardening is great.
All sorts of different projects that you can get started with as well. But the key is to connect with your family and your friends, and it's a jump start. So maybe it helps you to reevaluate going forward how we do it. There are things that we can do with screens to limit them at home. Okay. So as a pediatrician, I usually don't like screens in the bedrooms. I like screens in a public place. Okay. So even if you are using a screen, if it's a social thing and you're watching it together, especially with children, you never know what's on a screen sometimes. So it's nice for you to be a part of that. And having a place for phones and other things so that you have that ability to connect on a regular basis, even though it's not Screen-Free Week.
Yeah.
But it's a celebration. We've talked about it a lot with our Healthy Guernsey. If you want more information, you can search Healthy Guernsey on social media, and we'll be posting different things that are involved with that as well.
Okay. We've got probably about a minute left. We got to talk about Walk with the Doc. Dr. Bill.
Yes, we do. Walk with the Doc. It's a neat program. I did it in the fall with Bill, and he has another one that's coming up. It's going to be at the Cambridge Park. It's April 26th at 5:30. At the pavilion. So he'll talk about different things orthopedic related, and then they'll get to go for a walk together.
Well, that'll be great. Do you have to sign up or just show up?
No, you could just show up at the pavilion, and it's a great way in an informal setting, to interact with the local physician. And Dr. Kumler's wonderful, easy to get, easy to talk to, and then, then while we're at it, we'll go for a little bit of a walk as well. And you could talk to him during the walk very casually, but he could talk to you about your knee pain or, something that may be preventing you from exercise. This would be a great way to segue into a walking program and get some good information from Dr. Kumler.
All right, so a lot of things going on, and make sure you check out and get the information about Screen Free Week. It's good for all of us. Yeah, it really is. I catch myself getting sucked in sometimes, and I have to put it down.
Convenience. We all do.
It's convenience. But I've been talking with Shelly THompson and Dr. Ellen Kumler. Thank you so much for coming in, and much success for what you're trying to do here.
Thank you.
Much.
All right, back to wrap it up right after this.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys that teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
That's going to do it for this edition of Talk of the Town. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks to our guests, Norm Blanchard, Amanda Wisniewski, Shelly THompson, and Dr. Ellen Kumler. And like us on Facebook, please, and here's where you can find us on Facebook. It's facebook.com/YRPTV, and you can catch all of our local ABC Communications programming on YouTube at YRPTV. It's kind of like all-encompassing now. So it's the home of Talk of the Town and the home of all the other stuff too. So just go to YRPTV and check it out, okay? It's right there. For producer director Adam Green, I'm Perry Broadich. We will see you next time on Talk of the Town. Good to be back.
U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
The Old Country Loft features country curtains in stock or order that special design to customize your decor. You can also pick out braided or decorative woven rug from her large selection in stock. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys that teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door. Your one-stop shop for all things computer-related is ABC Technical Services. Whether it's designing a new website, website maintenance, PC repair, or over-the-phone tech support, ABC Technical Services has you covered. ABC Technical Services can set up a new network, install the latest antivirus software, and they even offer full video production and editing services too. Give them a call at 740-432-5605 or visit them online at abctechnicalservices.com. A name you know, a name you trust. ABC Technical Services.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Ruth Dixon and her crew bring you the things you need to decorate your home with country charm and warmth. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.